Hello beautiful blockchain people, that's me again at CryptoSpy. This is my next cryptocurrency market overview. So let's start. Let's have a look at the prices of the major cryptocurrencies according to the site of CoinGecko. And as we see, the market has recorded a decent price rebound for the last 24 hours. So it seems that the market or the prices of the major cryptocurrencies are stabilizing, and we see that once again during the last day of the weekend, or namely on Sunday, the price of Bitcoin is trying to approach once again the psychological level of $50,000 per one digital coin. Ethereum is still above the psychological level of $4,000 per one digital coin. So this highlights that the bulls are trying to support these key levels. And I want to say that today is Sunday, and usually on Sundays I announce or I mention or comment on some interesting crypto and Bitcoin related news from the current week. But today I will talk a little bit about the price chart of Bitcoin and Ethereum once again, because I want to highlight some interesting, let's say, technical formations or candlestick. And on purpose, yesterday on Saturday, I didn't talk about charts. Yesterday I mentioned the key cryptocurrency news from the current week. So today I will highlight and talk about some interesting technical formations that are worth paying attention to, because we as cryptocurrency enthusiasts, we would like to see the market increasing, thriving, and etc. That's why I would like to mention some, let's say, small signals bringing potential positivity to the crypto market. So let me start with the chart of Bitcoin. So we need BTC USD, and we will have a look at the current candlestick. So of course we're really very familiar with all these current candlesticks in the price chart of Bitcoin, and in the monthly time frame, in the weekly chart. And let's have a look at the last candlestick that will close later today. So this candlestick may change till the end of Sunday. We have, let's say, half a day or 12 hours. But after this solid price decline, where we had mainly bearish candlesticks with descending local highs and descending local lows, of course here we had a hammer, but it still has a bearish body. So here we had a bearish candlestick with descending local highs and descending local lows. Now we have a very small interesting candlestick, a kind of dodge. It's actually, let's say, dodge, but it's relatively small if compared to these candlesticks. But it has a local high, of course, below the previous ones, and a local low above the previous one. So we don't have this renewal of descending local lows. So this means that the market is taking a break here. So after this solid price decline, the market is taking a break. And I want to say that let's have a look at the price chart, I mean the historical price chart, and try to find some similar moments, because you know I've been in the financial markets for the last, let's say, 15.5 years, and I have seen such kind of situations. Also, I would like to warn you that it doesn't mean that this is a potential buy signal or trend reversal signal. That's why I want to highlight, in my view, it's a signal indicating that the market is taking a break. It is some kind of small consolidation. It is much better than having this price decline, but it's an important one. So let's have a look at the price chart. Okay, here when we had this decline earlier this year, we had a kind of dodge, a long leg dodge that formed at the bottom of this price decline. Of course, this candlestick here is much different than this one, because here it's a long leg dodge. But the idea is relatively similar. After the decline, we had a dodge at the bottom. And this dodge here had a local low slightly above the previous ones. The one indicating that the bulls are starting to support the price. Also, after this decline here that took place in May, we had a shooting star, and I talk about it. But let's say it's similar to a dodge. It's a small candlestick that still has a local high below the previous ones, confirming the continuation of the bearish pressure, but it also has a local low above the previous one, so it interrupted the sequence of candlesticks with descending local lows and descending local highs. Of course, the trend reversal didn't take place immediately after that. We had some, let's say, a bullish candlestick, a couple of hammers here, for example, this one and this one, we used to talk about it. Then we had a bullish engulfing, but that was the initial indication that the market is starting to consolidate, that the market is receiving support. So let's cross our fingers for Bitcoin, and it will be nice if in the subsequent next weeks we see some potential trend reversal signals. Once again, I don't want to say that it will happen 100%, but I want to say that with this candlestick, it's a little bit more positive, the situation, than it used to be before when we had these bearish candlesticks with descending local highs. Of course, it is very important to wait and see what the next candlestick here will be. Will we have some kind of potential trend reversal candlesticks like here, or a bullish candlestick immediately after this one like here? But this is something I wanted to mention. Even fellas, I want to say that we can find similar, let's say, moments in the price chart of Bitcoin. For example, let's take 2016 or 17 or something like this, for example, here. So let's find something. Okay, a price decline here followed by a small candlestick, a kind of dodge that is similar to the one that we have now. It's a small bullish dodge with a local high below the previous ones, but a local low above the last one. So there is some similarities. Also, I would like to mention that if we have a look at the price chart of gold, because I traded gold very actively back in 2010, 2011, 2012, 13 and so on. So I'm to some extent familiar with the price chart of gold. Let's try to find some similar, let's say, technical formations in the weekly chart. So this is the price chart. We can start, for example, let's try to find something similar. For example, this one, this bottom here, of course, here we had a sequence of bearish candlesticks with descending local highs and descending local lows. The last candlestick had a tall lower shadow indicating that the bulls are starting to support the price, so they were able to push the price again up. Then we had a small dodge similar to this one here. Let's get back to the price chart of Bitcoin. So after the last bearish candlestick with tall lower shadow, now we have a small dodge that is in the lower part or the lower range of this candlestick. Something similar here. Let's say that these two candlesticks, they form one big candlestick. So you get the idea. Next, if we have a look at this local low, for example, it was very similar. We had a decline followed by a very similar candlestick. So we had a decline. This is the candlestick, very similar one here. Of course, we didn't have a rebound immediately here in the price chart of gold. This is a weekly chart. This is a weekly chart as well. We had another bearish candlestick, but followed by a bullish engulfing at that moment. This is once again the price chart of gold. So that's why I want to say that it is a potential signal indicating that some consolidation is starting. We may wait and see what will happen in the near future. If we have after this candlestick some bullish formation of candlestick, then this will be a confirmation that this is probably we are probably near the bottom. That's why the next couple of candlesticks will be very important to figure out if this is the bottom and if the bulls that were supporting the price here will try to reverse the uptrend, like here, for example. Here it happened also immediately. Here after another dip followed by a bullish engulfing. So what I want to say is we can find some similar. This is really very similar one. This one, for example. Of course, here this small candlestick that formed after the price decline has a bearish body. Here we have a bullish one at the moment. Till the end of the day we have enough time. But the idea is similar. A decline followed by a small candlestick that didn't, let's say, renew the previous local low. Then we had a long leg dodge, so the rebound didn't take place immediately, but after that we had a rebound, then bearish engulfing and a decline. At the bottom of this decline, for example, let's try to find some similar candlestick. Oh, here for example, another bottom. So decline, a small candlestick similar to dodge, followed by rebound. So fellas, what I want to say is we can find similar moments. This bottom is also to some extent similar. This one, for example, even let me show you that after that the price started to increase. Oh no, here, for example, we had some kind of rebound. So what I want to say is we can expect the price chart of gold in the weekly chart. We can find some similarities. This is a very good similarity here. Let me show it to you, for example, because this was a good bottom. Let's say after that we say here, even this is a 3 white soldiers formation. So let me show you this decline, for example, here. A price decline followed by a small candlestick similar to dodge, even like this one here, followed by a rebound. We had here a solid rebound. So fellas, let's cross our fingers for Bitcoin and see what happens after this interesting candlestick. But I have seen many candlesticks like this, and it's a warning at the moment that the price is starting to consolidate. If we see some bullish formation after that, this candlestick may receive a confirmation that the market sentiment is starting to improve, and then the uptrend renewal may take place. But let's wait and see once again, because one candlestick itself is not enough. We need to see a confirmation. So that's it for today. Please share your point of view on my thoughts here relating to this candlestick as a comment below. Of course, I wish you a very wonderful day. Good luck in the financial markets, and I hope to see you in the next one. It was me again at CryptoSpa.